I've been overthinking things in my head, but some things you just gotta just not give a fuck about it. Just like do them. Some things you just gotta. I feel like that's with everything. You just gotta like not give a fuck and just do it and just like watch. And if it's something cool, okay. If it's something bad, okay. If it's something lukewarm, okay. But the point isn't to react to the outcome. The point is to watch and observe and learn and grow from the outcome. And the only way you can do that is if you become detached from the outcome. Once you're detached from the outcome, now you're able to do enough work to be able to be like, okay, I can look at this objectively. I can look at this analytically. I can see what's working, see what's not working, because the numbers are speaking to me, and I just have to look at the numbers, see what's working, see what's not working. The numbers is the only way the universe speaks to me. It's just the numbers. That's the only way. If the numbers is going, then it's working. If the numbers aren't going, then it isn't working. Life is a numbers game. That's what we play. We just play to see numbers. That's all we do. We just we just play to rack up points on the board, bro. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. And sometimes you need a hammer. Sometimes you need a pickaxe. Sometimes you need a chainsaw. Sometimes you need a 3D printer. And like you gotta learn how to operate all of these tools in order to rack up numbers on the board. But like you can't be obsessed with racking up numbers on the board. Cause if you're just obsessed with racking up numbers on the board, you'll just burn yourself out. You'll have like a high score, but like you won't be able to enjoy it, bro. You won't be able to enjoy your high score. It's not a it's longevity, bro. Longevity is life, bro. Longevity is you can't I know they like to glorify being young, but like you cannot put a single ounce of disrespect towards old people, because being is no game, bro. Being takes a lot of work, bro. No matter where you're at, bro. So if you're able to be for like long periods of time, then like you just automatically just have respect. Like you should just respect older people because they just been there longer. They could be the most shittiest, horrible fucking piece of shit scumbags on the earth, bro. But you gotta respect them because they've been that way for so long, and yet the Grand Poobah sees that they're still useful, so they're still here. I guess. I don't know. But like, whatever you want to, like, it's meaningful and meaningless that bitter old people exist. As with everything in life, it's like we provide the meaning. Nobody else provides the meaning to your life. Nobody else can give your life meaning. Bro, people fail to realize, bro, this life thing is really a single player game, bro. This is like a solo mission, man. This is nothing you can just go off and no, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, nobody speaks to you like you do, bro. Because you're talking to yourself way more than you should, which is part of the problem. But nobody's gonna, and like, we gotta ask ourselves questions, bro. We don't ask ourselves enough questions. We don't self-reflect enough. I feel like self-reflection, like, opens up so many, like, emotional blockages. Like, just being, like, why did I do this? Or being like, what makes me feel good? What makes me feel bad? Why? And you won't know the exact reason why, but like, the longer, the thing about self-reflecting is like, you don't just say the question and then write down the first thing, because the first thing off the top of your head is just a habitual response. It's a habit. You have to ask yourself that question for like 5 minutes, really sit down and stew over it, or until you get such a deep emotional response that you know you found the answer. Either way, it's a little tough. It's a little tough. Self-reflection is not anything fun. But what's fun afterwards is the free space you cleared up in your body because you let negative emotions out, and the extra energy that you have because the negative emotions that were like draining you in your side of your body, inside of your energy field, has left, all because you asked yourself a simple question. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good trade-off. There's some people are like, that's too much work. I'm like, what are you here for then? If that's too much work, bro, what the fuck are you here for then? What the fuck? I'm serious. Like, what? I seriously want to know. What are you here for? Then they say, I'm not here for any reason at all. And I'm like, that's a fucking cop-out. Because if you're here for no reason, then you can do whatever the fuck you want. There's no reason for you to be here. There's no rules. There's no expectations. There's no objectives. You just said there's no reason for you to be here. Why aren't you just doing whatever the fuck you want right now? They're lying to themselves. They think they have a reason to be here. They think they have expectations to fulfill, obligations to fulfill, duties and responsibilities to be had. And the only duty and responsibility to be had in this life thing is you learning more about yourself. Everything is designed for you to learn more about yourself. It's short-sighted, it's misguided. It's a lower distillation of the absolute truth. It's a half-tone. It's a slight ambivalency. That's why it works so well, because it's just like an 18th of a degree off. But like, no, bro. Then like, most people don't even go on this journey of self-discovery. Then they realize why they're never happy. Then they wonder why they're never happy. It's like, you can't be happy in externalities, bro, because externalities change too much. They change too much, bro. They change way too much for you to ever be happy in a certain externality, a certain setting, a certain environment. It changes too much, man. The only thing that doesn't change is who you are. So that's why you gotta figure it out, because like, if you know who you are, it doesn't matter what environment you are in, you have a solid foundation, like a solid one. Like, I'm talking about just like solid, like just solid, bro. Like, not the best, not the worst, just solid, bro. Just decent, bro. Just enough to get you by, bro. Just solid, bro. You have a solid foundation, bro. And like, it's not even just solid, bro. It's way more than solid, bro. It's infinite, bro. There's no limit to it, bro. Your foundation and your base can be ever expanding, bro. Like, you can, like, and that's what your knowledge is. Knowledge is your foundation. Knowledge is your base of consciousness, of perception, of understanding, of cognition. That's why it's good to learn. Because then you're able to see the world at a higher level. than most people, because most people don't learn, which is sad, bro. Learning's so fun. And it's understandable because they make learning the most boring, miserable. It's so evil, bro. This world is so evil. Like, why do you have to make learning feel so bad, bro? Why do you have to make learning feel so bad to where people develop these subconscious complexes against learning, against reading? And it's just like, all so they can control people, have more control. What is control? Control doesn't exist, because even if you lock somebody in the box, they still have their thoughts. They still have their spirit. And the spirit is unbound, bro. The spirit knows no bounds, bro. That's why I don't even care, bro. Because, like, evil doesn't exist, bro. It really doesn't, bro. It's a facade, bro. It's an illusion, bro. It doesn't really exist, bro. Evil does not exist, bro. The good always prevails for a reason, because evil just does not exist. If this world was built off of evil, this world would have been destroyed by now. This world is made out of nothing but pure loving potential and nothing else. Evil's just a misguided good. And there's no good, there's no evil, there's just is. Really. Us creatures of self-preservation deem things good or bad based on how they affect our security and our comfort and our way of life. And we tend to focus heavily on and value things that lead to security, that lead to stillness, no movement. And there should be a balance of the two. There should be constant movement, but there should always be a steady base as well. But the steady base isn't any one place. It isn't any one occupation. It isn't any one spouse. It isn't any one family member. The steady base is right here, bro. That's the steady base. Nothing else will be as steady as this right here. Nothing else. Nothing else. And I used to like be antagonizing about like, oh, nobody else will love me as much as I do, so why should I give a fuck? And it's like, now it's like, nobody else will love me as much as I do, so why should I give a fuck? You know, it's like, why should I even give a fuck, bro? It's like, nobody else will, like, the love will not reach the same point until you meet somebody who, like, reaches that point. That's all we really want, is somebody who can make contact, like steady contact, with our base, with our foundation, with our true homes, with our true selves. That's all we're looking for. Some people settle, some people find it, some people don't do anything. It's not necessary. Or is it? I don't know. I apologize for not posting the last 2 days. The last 2 days have been kind of like a get your life together Dorian type of situation. But yeah. We're back on the grind now. Got some motivation. Got some inspiration. We got ourselves and our love. Peace out, y'all.